Before you walk into that marriage, there are things you did not consider, and that is why your marriage failed. Before you walk into any relationship, any marriage at all, there are so many things you're supposed to put into considerations. Let me educate you today. If you would listen to me, there are a lot of failed marriages here and there, and everyone knows this news. It has become the talk of the day. It's even a tradition. In fact, it is now a norm that many people are divorcing their husband, their wife, just for one or two reasons. Anyways, guys, you're welcome back to today's episode. My name is Gladys. If you have been seeing my videos and you have not been showing love by subscribing to this channel, then you must have been missing a lot of updates. Guys, today I'm going to be talking about why you are not succeeding in that marriage. A lot of people do not consider that women might also be the problem to a marriage. Of course, a lot of women feels that they are the only ones that their husband is supposed to look at their faces, but most of you don't know that men also need women to look at their face. Men also need women to ask them what their problem is. Men also need the attention from women. A lot of women are so in consideration about themselves, and a lot of women are so self-centered. They don't care about other people. They don't care how other people feel about what they do or how they do their things. Now, bringing you and me into this conversation, it's a lot of women who talks back at their men. There are a lot of women who lives in a home where you are not even teaching your children the right thing to do, and on a long run you will still take your child to a man, giving out your child to live with a man as man and wife. Whatever that child sees from you, that is what she's going to do out there, and that is her representing the home she's coming out from. I understand that a lot of women become so angry and they talk back at their spouse. Talking back at your spouse when your spouse is not in a good mood can never be the best idea. Now, what should you do? Instead of you to walk out on your partner, you can as well sit there, listen, but don't respond. It is a very good way to overcome you answering your partner back. Now, why is your marriage failing so hard that you cannot even recover it from the shambles of troubles, from the temptations you are seeing, and a lot? You have not cultivated the habit of praying. A lot of married women do not pray anymore. Instead, you will take your matter to your friend instead of praying. A lot of women don't look at their marriage in the aspect that God has originated it. Instead of you to think of how to help, you will take it to your friends in topics and in conversation and in gossip. At the end of the day, do you think that your friend can keep your marriage secret? No, nobody can keep your marriage secret except you or even your family. Even your family cannot even keep your marriage secret, because on a very good day, there is something your husband or your wife is going to do to them, and they are going to use it against that person. They are going to use it against that person. There are a lot of things that people do wrong and they don't ask themselves questions. It is better to talk to God in prayer. Another point I'm going to be, because you are jobless. If you are jobless, there are a lot of things that comes up in a home or in your relationship or in your marriage that you cannot handle, because of why you feel that everything needs a response. Meanwhile, everything does not need a verbal response. You need to get into action. You need to get busy. If you are not busy, your marriage is going to shatter, because a lot of men are going to use that as a weak point. You cannot even ask them for money. You can't even ask them for what you want. You cannot seek for help from them, because why? You are not in good terms with them. So how would you even be able to get something out of them? Because why? You are not in good terms. What I am trying to make here is get a life for yourself. Get something doing for yourself, something that fetch you money. However you wish to get it is fine. Go and look for something that can bring money to your table. It will help you a lot. See you guys in my next video.